Good morning. All right, so we're gonna have fun today, obviously. That's gonna be the first exercise that we're gonna start with. We're just gonna have fun with athletic movements, okay? So we just need to loosen up the body to start off with. So number one, what I'm gonna do, I keep my leg lightly bent and my right leg is going to be straight. It's just gonna lift off from the floor. Kind of when you're on your side and you lift up your leg, I'm just doing it in a standing position, allowing this muscle here that I feel to lift up my leg. See? So when I come down, I hop to one side, lift up my leg. Hop to the other side, lift up my leg. Yeah, we want to use all our muscles, and this is just a warm-up. So might as well use those little muscles that are important when you're warming up. And listen to your mobility. Don't try to hurt your lower back as you're doing this. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Next one that I really like doing is the forward and back. My leg stays lightly bent as support, and I relax my shoulders, and I'm gonna try finding my balance. When my arms start getting involved, it becomes easier. And there you go. Well, that sucked. That's the reality of it, but you gotta break the ice with this. So you're there, you're like losing your balance. Give a chance to your body to find its balance, to find its rhythm, for it to be simple. It's just like when you're learning a new language, you need to learn the syllables, and if you have difficulty with them, well, good, because it knows where you need to send more of your attention so that you have a fluid acquisition of a new language, right? Much better now. You see, give a chance to practice. Some people give up right away instead of trying to figure out the balance of the movement. So this is making my brain and my body work together, and my heart not to get discouraged and have the courage to keep asking the right questions and find the right solutions. Next thing that we're gonna do here, very simple. We're gonna come off the floor, on the floor here, and we're gonna be practicing one of our planks. You need to be warmed up to do this, so we're gonna do it in 2 sections. So number 1, I'm gonna go on my hands and knees, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work with my lower body to give a chance to my upper body to warm up, because it's really cold outside. So I extended my leg, and then I opened it to the side. Notice that when I open my leg to the side, I open up my hips, my head turns. And the direction in which I turn into, my fingers are barely touching the floor, meaning I don't even need my fingers on the floor when I do this. So extend, open your hips, and you could put your hands on the side. That is a difficult balance movement. Can you do it? Extend, I start turning, and this is the hard part here. Can you do this? See, so it makes you having a good sidekick a possibility of the future. So I turn here, slowly, 3, 2, 1, and down. But you know what? I feel it in the right area of my body, I'll tell you that. All right, so next thing I want to do here is learn to go up and down in my plank. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be here in my plank. One knee off, the other knee off. Okay, or sometimes you can even do both at a time. Both at a time, okay? So what I wanna practice doing is to slide one elbow to the floor where my hand was, and slide the other elbow where my hand was. Right here. Squeeze my abs. But now this is the tough part. I need to leverage myself on this elbow to push myself back up, right? Or leverage myself on my right elbow, like when I twisted my body, to help me push myself up. So the fact that you're raising your body with just one arm at a time could make it very difficult on your elbow joint. So let's go warm up the elbow joint and come back to it, because that's the new exercise we want to acquire for today, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is making sure that I don't go to the maximum right before, and just practice this. Practice not going to 100% extension of your arms. Allow the elbow to do its work without hyperextending. So you wanna stop 1 millimeter before the extremes, before it hurts your elbow. Another one here. Perfect. And we're gonna use a movement as well, because we're gonna do 2 things. There's gonna be a lateral movement to what we do, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna practice going back on my hands and moving here without hyperextending my elbows, and back up. Coming back down, adjusting myself so that my legs and my arms are slightly bent. And I prefer using a wider stance with my legs to stand back up. Coming back down. And these are just gymnastic movements that enable you to be ready for everything. When we try to do like the same movements every day, we get bent out of shape by things that we have not exercised. I'm allowing you to exercise these things in a way that bridges together what you don't know and what you know, so that you keep yourself curious and learning throughout life. Like, what else don't I know? Right? And perfect. All right, that gave a great warm up. Okay, next thing that we're gonna do here, very simple. We're gonna be practicing our lunges. And then we're gonna finish off with our triceps. Ready? So, lunges. Remember, it's a big step forward. Look at where I am at the edge of my mat. My foot at the middle of the mat is not enough. My foot has to pass the middle of the mat for me to be able to find the right distance for me where this leg stays straight. When it's straight, that leg, perfect. I'm gonna go up in balance and back. So I'm gonna practice finding the big enough step and then going up in balance. Notice I'm not doing anything with my arms because this is purely my core, like as if I was a snake and I didn't have any arms. I'm just practicing to have a good core here, okay? So one, so I'm already leaning forward and I could fly off and back. And watch out, really need to stop and then shift your body into balance and back. Shift your body into balance and back. And this is not too difficult if your legs were hurting from the other day, because I'm just in a partial lunge to get up into balance. Okay, two more. A partial lunge to recognize my timing to fly off, back, and the last one. And allow yourself to feel nice and comfortable here. All right, real exercise of the day. Okay, I hope you're ready for this. It's working like everything in your upper body, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start in my athletic plank. Arms and legs are bent. I'm going to my right, so I'm gonna go down on my right elbow first and then my left. So, right hand up first, and then the left, okay? And I'm gonna make it to the other side. All right. I went to my left, so left elbow first, and then left hand first, right? And then I could come back up. Wow, that is tough. Now, if you have difficulty with that, you could decide to go up after every plank. I decide to do it in a way where I do 2 of them. When I come back, I get up. Adjust it, but we're gonna do 6 no matter what to finish off for today, okay? So here, I'm gonna choose the beginner style now. I went down on my right, went up with my right. And I could choose to stand up, but I'm gonna do it partially so I don't waste too much energy. Left first, because I went left, and left first, because I went left. I could bring my legs back to here this way if I want. Last 2. And this is a killer. Can you do it? Take your time. Smooth on the right, and smooth coming back up. Bring my legs, find my posture. One more. Abs stay tight while my arms and legs are moving. That's what matters, coordinating the whole body together, not just some of it, right? So we isolate too much with time, and we don't know how everything works together. So I want people to learn how everything works together, and what they want is always working in a team. So you don't have to be attached to one thing you want to work on your body, and then you're still out of shape. You can't be out of shape and have one area of your body look good. It's a team effort. Whole team works together, or it doesn't. The last thing I'll give you for today, that's a killer. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna practice low impact jumping jacks. That's like as if I was here. Hey guys, remember it's Mark's party in 3, 2, 1, surprise. It kind of looks like that. So I kind of be like, wait a minute, stop. Could be another form of it. But look how smoothly I catch myself. I absorb the impact. So that's the gentleman's jumping jacks. His suit, and he's like, oh my goodness, stop. You know, you need to stop a plane, you need to stop a bus. Stop right now. It enables you to work your mobility, the harmony of your effort, the gracefulness of your power. Everything's working together. Your nobility. 2 more. Breathe. Go at your own pace. I'm inviting the intensity so I could be beautiful and graceful in my response to it. I wish you an amazing day. Till next time, take care, everybody. Ciao.